Okay. Hey guys. I got some chicken coop work to do today, but I'm gonna take a stroll over to the garden real quick, show you guys what I got going on. This is my zucchini I planted. I got some flowers starting. They didn't get very big though. My peas are just about done. My cucumber plants are going nuts still. And look at the size of this thing. A little soft still. There's a couple more in here. Look at this. None of those are that one cucumber. I've already picked 3 of them. And they seemed a little soft, so I'm not sure if they were quite ready to be picked, but I'm gonna leave that guy on there for a little bit and see what happens. Yeah. Oh. Some green beans ready to go. I think I've got more on the other plants too. Let's see. Yep, there's some more there. Some more. Oops, not that far off. There's some in here. I'm gonna leave those and I'm gonna pick up the lilies, and Ari likes to help pick those. So. Yeah. Junk up the grass, so there's grass clippings everywhere. Yeah. Some peppers. There's one. There's one. Let's see. There's a baby one start. Look how cute it is. Let's see. And there's starting them there. And oh my goodness, this is all my squash. I'm so excited about this. So these first 2 were my blue hybrid squash. Look at the size of these leaves. They're huge. Look at that. It's massive. And I've started getting flowers on them too, so I don't know what you got. So way cool. And then we've got the spaghetti squash and the butternut squash. So I went ahead last week. Oops, I'm falling down. Oh no, don't fall down. That was last week. So last week I went and I picked up some of these poles. A pack of 6 of them from the hardware store, and some twine, and I just kind of made a little cheap trellis to hold them up, keep them up off the ground a little bit, and see how it works that way. And not bad. Something I wasn't planning on doing over here. Came pretty good. So, that's doing pretty good. Oh! Aria's geraniums are coming back in. Look at those pretty pinks. I pulled out a bunch of the dead ones that were on there, so I'm glad to see them coming back. She'll be happy. And look at it, I didn't actually kill it. There's like a whole bunch that died. And then we got a bunch of rain that came back to life. And it grew more. My wildflowers over here are starting to come up a little bit. So, I got that might be a flower. Some of those in there might be flowers, but experimental bed. It's okay. I don't mind it. Look at that guy. Look at this one. And look at all these runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of all 5 runners, this one here is not going very well, but they've all rooted. And this is one of the runners, and it rooted itself and it's grown more. And this guy did the same. And we're starting to get runners off of the runners. And that one's planted itself right here. So, same over here. These guys have all rooted. And they're shooting off more runners. I'm going to leave these guys going that way. And these two on the end over here, because it's at the end of the bed, I'm going to... Anyway, I got to pull... They're at the end of the bed. I'm going to find a way to separate them. And then maybe move them down to the other end, because this guy down here is not throwing off runners. It's just growing berries. But yeah, look at that. We just had some weird rain. Need some more berries going. So I'll take a couple of those runners and I'll move them down to this end here. Spread them out some. So look at maybe moving them into one of those towers. Oops, wrong way. But they're doing really good right there, and I might keep them. So got my blueberry bush. I got more blueberries coming in. I've been picking at them as they get bigger and riper. So, all right, let's go. I went to the store and I was looking around and I found this really neat. I'm sure I'm behind and I know people have seen these, but I grabbed one of these things. And I thought it was kind of neat, and I don't know why I never knew about them beforehand. But I'm going to scoop out the chicken coop a little bit. I don't want to completely clean it out, but it's getting kind of yucky in there. So I thought maybe if I can just kind of scoop some of the layers off and get some of the nasties out, that would kind of help cut down on some of the flies and the smell. So I'm going to give this thing a try and see how it works. Really, you two? Seriously, that is not your spot. What are you doing in here? Boston. Socks. What are you doing? Get out. Get out. So the big ones like to hop in on the little ones all the time, and it's kind of annoying. Okay. So I'm a little due for cleaning. We'll see how it works. Works pretty good. I didn't want to clean it all out and get rid of all the wood shavings, so I was just trying to find a kind of a quicker way to keep up on it a little bit better. But I just wanted to kind of help clean up the poop and everything and the smell, and not get rid of all the wood shavings. This way extend it a little bit longer without having that big smell. So I was using like a shovel, but then I was getting rid of a lot of wood shavings, and pitchfork, the pieces are too wide apart, the fork's too far apart, they get kind of heavy. This is actually really good. I get a good amount scooped up. The forks on it are really close together, so it holds a little bit better. I'm sure this is used for bigger animals who poop bigger. So I do have some that goes through it. So it would have been nice if they were a little bit close together, but it still works for what I need it to do. I like it. I'm happy with it. It's lightweight too, and that was one of my big things, is it being lightweight. So yeah, that was a good investment. It was about $20 over at Tractor Supply, so I'm glad I grabbed it. I got it cleaned out a little bit. Hopefully it'll help a little bit with the fly smell, the flies and the smell. I do have other work to do around to help get rid of those flies, but for the most part, I think the inside of the coop is pretty decent, and it just did what I needed it to do. So I'm gonna go put this back in the garage. They should be all set for a little bit longer. I'm not going to do too much more. I'll rake that out later, but it's starting to get warm out, so I'm going to go back inside and get some stuff done inside. So just a quickie today. Thanks for stopping in. These guys some water. Remember to bloom where you plant it, guys. We'll see you next time.